Hello everyone and welcome to Kerbal Space Program. So the sequel should be coming out later this year, and I think it's a good time to practice my orbital mechanics, brush up on the skills, and see if I still got what it takes to launch into space and survive. So we're going to start a new game. It's going to be a career. It's basically just going to be a hard mode career, but I'm going to allow quick loading. If I even remember to actually quick save. Everything else is just going to be hard. We do have a flag in here. There we go. We are, of course, NASA. All right, let's start. All right, so this is our space center. Thank you. So our complex, hangars, buildings, mission control, tracking station, R&B, and our admin building. And the launch pad, most important part. First things first, go to mission control. And accept this gather scientific data contract, and I'll launch our first vessel contract. And let's build those vessels. Alright, so we're going to start with our command pod. A little engine. Parachute. And 2 mystery goos right on the side there. And that should do it for our ship, basically. Let's fix our staging. And what is that? 6.5 thrust to weight. That's a bit much. We don't need all that. That's 34. 2.2 still a little high. 1.6. Maybe turn it up a little bit. Like 175 somewhere. Yeah, it'll be good. Launch off fast enough. We shouldn't need any real stability. It should just go up by itself. This is just going to be our test launch platform. And let's set it up to go. Alright, so we're going to start pretty basic. We're going to observe some goo. Keep it. Get a crew report. Keep that. EVA. And keep that. And recover. Alright, first mission, great success. Alright, let's do this again. Jebediah. Alright, now this time we're actually going to launch. So we'll pin this so we can get our crew report. Pin that for our mystery goo. Turn SAS on. And launch. And I'm going to just turn so we go over the ocean. Give ourselves another biome to check around here. And that should do it. And we'll get our crew report. Over the shores. Observe the goo. Alright. That's those done. Alright, here we go. That was our first launch. Check our milestones. Oh, we got $2,000 just for doing EVA test at home. There's a bunch of money coming in. This is just the start. Alright, that's that contract. And that's that contract. Now we're coming down. Let's get our parachute ready. Then we'll just time warp a little bit. Till right before it deploys. And we'll slow the time warp. They don't break anything. I don't like time warping as the parachute deploys. There we go. Now we'll time warp back down the rest of the way. Alright, slow down just in time to hit the water. Let's get our mystery goo done here. EVA. Get you an EVA report. Take the crew report out of there. And then get another crew report. And I think that's all the science that we need from here. So we'll recover this. Alright, so how do we do? 14.8, so now 25 science. I think that's perfect for what we need. And we're up to $76,000, not bad. Alright, so let's see what contracts we have now. We can test, cut a couple things, yeah. A little bit of extra money. I think we'll do these tests at launch site. But before that, let's unlock our R&D stuff. We got a bigger solid booster. We'll get thermometer, decoupler. Was like a 16. It's just enough to get the barometer, which is really what I want. I want all these sciencey things so I can get all of the science quickly as possible. We have a lot to go through. And it leaves us one. Alright, so what do we need for our contract? We need to test the Hammer solid fuel booster. It's this one. We're not really going anywhere on this one. The other one's the TD12 decoupler. Now, what does it say? Activate this part of the staging. Activate the part to the staging sequence. Okay, that's easy enough. And then just to kind of cheat everything, we'll take all the fuel out. And then we will switch those. Not that I think it matters. And then we'll launch this and then collect our money. Alright, our contract parameters. One done, and 2. Perfect. Oh, splash in the ocean. Okay. Covered our first crew. Yep. Really bad if we lost our first crew. And those are our contracts. Perfect. We can recover this vessel. Alright, a little bit of extra money. Now what's left? So we have some observational surveys, which I don't really like doing because I'm on Kerbin, and I feel like it's easier to get to a certain spot on the moon than it is to go to a certain spot on Kerbin. That's very fast for that altitude. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do that one. But I think we'll probably just take orbit, escape the atmosphere. Yeah, I think we'll just go with escape the atmosphere. We'll pick that one up. All right. Let's take all this off now. Get our parachute. I think there was a contract there for it. For this parachute, right? Wasn't there test this parachute? Yeah, but it's pretty slow. I don't think I'll go that slow without using a drogue chute. Oh, I didn't even accept it. Now I have to go back and accept it. Test parachute. Might as well take it. I'm pretty sure we can do it. I just think we'll need a little drogue chute for it. Drogue chute. I think that's all we'll need. So how far will that get me? It's twice the size. I don't know if it'll get me into outer space, but I'm willing to try it. But maybe with get our science too. We're gonna want this in case we make it. Throw that on there. Get these on there. Heat shield 125 should be the right one. Monopropellant we won't need. And we shouldn't need all that ablator either. Take that off, that should be more than enough. And a decoupler. Definitely not in that order. Engine, decoupler, and then this parachute, then that parachute. I feel like that should get me out of the atmosphere. What's our 4? Take that down. Yeah, 173 should be good. 86-second burn time. I think we're gonna want to put a little bit of fins on this one. I don't know if it'll need it, but it certainly makes me feel better. And then we should get high atmosphere science. I guess we can get the launch pad science first, and then recover, and then go back. Spacer bus. And then we'll have to check to get that. Alright. Let's save it. Alright, we haven't done these yet. So let's get these. And we should just be able to take them. Yes, we should be able to launch just the same. Alright, so SAS is on. Our staging is correct. Alright, let's see if we make it to space this way. We're just going straight up. And we just want this number to get to 70,000. Which I don't know if it'll do it this way. Oh man, we're going to be just short. Only 50. Well, I guess we could at least run our experiments once we get to 50. That should be pretty upper atmosphere. Right, so how's this? Yeah, upper atmosphere. All right, let's come back down. Now it should stay pretty close to retrograde without SAS. What was the contract for the parachute? Set our drogue chute. And that should slow us down to get us in range for the Mark 16. Perfect. So at least we got that contract done with a good amount of money. And then altitude record. Not quite space, but we're getting there. All right, just ready for a nice little splashdown. All right, let's get our temperature over here. Oh, the shores, not even in the ocean. Okay. What does that mean? Should do the goo too. Yeah, cool. Yeah, because we were actually in the shores, too close to the ground. I didn't realize it was going to be shore, not ocean. Get extra free science. All right. I think that's it. All right, so we didn't make it, but we made 33 science. Not bad. All right, so we need more. That was 14. I feel like we were close. I feel like 20 should be more than enough. See if we can get a bigger rocket. Bigger rocket. All right, so let's toss that and get our bigger rocket here. Okay, so that's much better. Alright, I think this will get us into space. 2,000. Fins, that's what I want. A little bit of fins. Alright, just a good straight up and straight down test. All the staging is still right otherwise. Alright, let's try this one more time. Maybe check the contracts first. See if there's anything over here worth doing. So now I don't know how fast I'm going to be going. Because I think at 10,000 feet I'm going to be going way over 310. I think. I guess we'll check. 10,000 feet, 310. We can always take this and launch it again. This rocket's pretty cheap, I believe. That's not super cheap, but it would still pay for the contract. Alright, SAS. Alright, let's see. 2,000 meters per second. Can we get there? 70,000. Here we come. We're getting a little bit of drag. Hopefully it's not too bad. Yeah, we're way over speed for that contract. I have to have a really low thrust to weight ratio to set that. Or just bring it up here with a swivel engine. 50. 60. Alright, that's plenty. We don't need to go any higher now. Alright, so we're gonna get to 178. But we're making it. We're in space now. Look at that. Alright, 10,000 more, and we can start running our experiments. That's it. Space. We've reached space. Gives us that contract. And another 12,000. Let's get our science all run. Alright, let's turn a little bit. We can jettison the rocket. Alright, hopefully we don't burn up on re-entry. Should have plenty of ablator. 100 should be enough. I know we're going to be coming in a little steep. But I think we'll make it, especially with a drogue chute. A lot of G-forces, but still alive. Yeah, there we go. No problem. Oh, are we in the mountains? Oh, heard the rocket. Somewhere. Oh, it's a tree. Let's say maybe it's over there. There's our shadow. There we are. Coming in smooth. Perfect. Now we can run the rest of our experiments. Also the highlands, not even the mountains. Take crew report from before. So we can add another one. I think that's all of our science. Alright, that puts us at 60 science. Not bad. I think after this, we gotta go to orbit. Alright. I don't really want to do a focus study. Test it splashdown. Two tourists. TD-18, is that the big one? Alright, well, we know we're going to orbit. That's definitely what we're doing. Oh, 600. Okay. We're not going there yet. So we're definitely orbiting, though. That's our next plan. Let's see what we need to do that. Shouldn't need anything from stability. I think we're going to want the Terrier and the bigger fuel tank for sure. We do still have part limits because our VAB is kind of small. We don't have enough for both science and this, so we're just going to do this. Alright, let's go to the assembly building. Alright. So, we have all of this stuff in space. So we shouldn't need all of it anymore. We should be fine with just bringing some of it. Oh, I think I want to move that in a little bit. Just make it look a little better. Alright, now what fuel tanks do we have? I think the big one. and a little Terrier engine. So what would that give us? That's 2,000. So if that gets us, if we can get to orbit, that should circularize it. If we get to space, that should circularize. Is it TD12? What's the TD18? It's gotta be a big one. Alright, so what does 3 get us with a swivel? That should get us pretty close to space. I mean, if I do it efficiently, it might make it. Well, it'll definitely make it to space. What's it just weight? 1.7? Then 1.5? Oh no, I'll give it a shot. It's not the most expensive rocket, so we'd probably be okay. Throw some fins on there because they make me feel better. This will be our orbiter. We'll see. Maybe this makes it. Maybe it doesn't. Let's set you and you to go off at the same time. I just don't know how low I'm going to be. Well, I guess I got to come back from space too. Maybe I want a little bit extra. I feel like this will get me into orbit. I want to come back from orbit. So what if we just throw a little bit of what does that do? Just get me off the ground. What's the big one do? And they're pretty cheap. Decent thrust to weight. I'm over mass. I guess I could take some fuel out. A little more. What does that give me? 484 versus 371. So it's a little bit more. I think we'll do it. Pretty tall, but I think it'll work. Let's see. What's the burn time on that? 25 seconds? Probably gonna be a bit hard to do like a gravity turn. So we'll see how high up it is before we can even try to turn it. But I want to give it a shot. Let's see how it goes. Alright, for the first time I'm going to want to remember to throttle up. Because we're going to have to deal with that. What's that message for? 10-kilometer distance record. Alright. Let's see if we get to orbit. Try to turn it a little bit so I don't just drop it on the pad. Alright, let's start turning. There we go, looking pretty good. A little off of 90, but I think we're doing fine. All right, we're making it to space. Let's just coast for a bit. We can't see any real data other than our actual apoapsis, but so far so good, and we still have 2,000 meters per second plus this one, so I think we'll make it. I think we'll be fine. Maybe once we hit 70, we start burning again. I'm just gonna go straight to the horizon. Just keep an eye on our apoapsis here. Really just don't want to push the apoapsis up too high. Just want to focus on the periapsis. So I'm burning a bit radial, just to mostly keep it the same. It's probably not the most fuel efficient, but it's easy to keep track of. Let's let us catch up to the apoapsis a little bit. 7, so maybe we get to like 5. That's orbit. It's not the roundest orbit. So our apoapsis is a lot higher than our periapsis, but that definitely counts. Alright, world's mile. So it's entered orbit. I mean, we've definitely broken a land distance record now. We're in space. We're right on the other side of the planet. Yep, there's our contract parameter. Contract complete. Now let's turn SAS off so we don't use all of our electric charge. Although this engine probably generates electric charge. What does it say? I don't see it in this information. Alright, so let's check out the map. Of course, we're launching with KSP basically going into sunset. So we'll probably spin this around a little bit. So we can try to land on the day side. We're just going to wait for the Kerbal Space Center to come back around into the sun. Maybe one more. I have something like that. And I'm just gonna lower this to somewhere in this ocean. We'll see how that goes, see how close we get. I'd rather land in the ocean than at the Space Center. Oh, yeah, it's so much extra Delta V. We probably could have hit the moon. But we're going home now, so. Oh, look at that, a nice little sunrise. I don't want to do that too long. We gotta dump this extra fuel. And I like to do it normal or anti-normal. Doesn't really matter which one. But this way it's next to me and not like above or below me in case it flips and hits me. I'm not sorry about it flipping sideways. It'd be more about it slowing down or speeding up and me crashing back into it. Line ourselves back up. And into the atmosphere. There should be KSP right there. Turn off SAS. It should stay. Alright, through the clouds. Oh, actually, pretty close. Not bad. Click it on, just instantly stop spinning. Crazy. But we should be able to get that ocean science at least now. Stuff we missed when we came in a little too close to the shore. Alright, flashdown. Turn from orbit. Right. So I'm pretty sure I got this. Maybe a little bit extra. But I don't. Oh, I guess we did get. Oh, this is shores again? I guess we're too close to that rock? Little island over there? I'm surprised like all the shores. I guess it's just too close to the island. Alright. No, recover it is. $33 science now. Only earned 6 from that, but we got all the funds. And Jebediah is up to level 1. Nice. We can recover that debris. Surprised it didn't blow up. Guess it wasn't very high when I dropped it. Alright, so next we are looking at We could do a tourist mission. That doesn't pay super well. A lot of times they will, but that one's not. That's super fast at that altitude. I can't believe they wanted to go that fast. Screaming into the atmosphere with that one. Suborbital at 26,000. That's some crazy stuff they want you to do. Alright, so we'll fly by the mun. Yep, this is what we want. We want to fly by the mun, get some scientific data, and then return. So that means we're going to need... I mean, honestly, we could probably almost do it with the rocket we just had. We had all that extra Delta V. That's definitely what we're going to want to do next. So I think we'll check on our rocket and see if we want to make any changes in the next episode. Yeah, I think that's what we'll do. It's been a pretty good episode. I think we'll call it here. All right, so I'll see everyone next time.